PBKC is your entertainment destination for poker, table games, OTB, Paddock live events, and exceptional eats. The Paddock restaurant is perfect for meetings, corporate functions, parties, fundraising, and more. Call 561-683-2222 extension 199 and book your next event today.
Sizzling Summer August High Hands at PBKC. Now every 15 minutes, 9 a.m. to midnight. $15,000 cash giveaway on August 30th. Also this month are August Progressive High Hand Weekends with a $100,000 bonus giveaway. Win extra cash for qualifying hands. Miss it today, win more tomorrow. Visit the Poker Room for more information.
It's Wednesday morning. It's 10 a.m. You know what that means. PBKC Picks broadcasted live from right here in the second floor poker room at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. We had some fans that were here a little earlier.
This is our largest live audience ever for the show.
Is great.
Like, this thing gets out, and now we have a live audience. It's pretty wild.
This is amazing.
Why are you being different today?
Sorry, everybody likes a winner on this side right here, so I'm sorry.
No, I like this is my
As I
favorite
roll
winner.
my
That's your
eye.
winner right there.
That's the
Can
winner
I have
right
a roll
there.
my eye emoji, please? Thank you.
So PBKC Picks, we're on again. We got a lot to talk about today, especially with a lot of NFL stuff going on. But I'm Mike Jameson. This is Earnest Christian.
Hi. How are you?
He hosts a podcast.
Something.
Yeah.
He's been doing that for years.
14th anniversary this month, actually.
Wow.
14th anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. You can only do one podcast now, and
Yeah,
it's
one
us.
plug. One plug.
That's us.
All right.
You do it for me. I don't say anything. I don't say
This
a
is
word.
this is Noah right here.
I don't have a podcast, just this one.
He's an Eagles fan. He's a genius.
The NFC show.
I know Champions.
I think
That's
it's a
me.
football
he
show.
knows Champions. We've heard that in the past. He's also an assistant general manager here at PBKC, and he runs the poker room.
How you doing, Mike?
You're a very talented guy.
I like
even-
to use
even
word
your shirt-
dynamic
even with your
and
shirt issues.
versified.
It sounds that way.
Versified, diverse. I'm very diverse in what I can do.
Yeah, you love-
like,
yeah.
I can do it all.
He is impressive.
I'm like the Swiss Army knife of men.
Swiss.
His titles are impressive, and then you get to know him.
They're limitless, actually.
Let's talk about Feast and Football, though. That's
Yummy.
the first thing I want to
This
talk
is
about.
back. This is great.
Yes!
It's awesome. You
All right.
can't beat it. It's football Sundays, Feast and Football every Sunday.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw a thing on TV or
Okay.
on the news. If you're going to get to watch every single NFL game, if you want the full gamut of all of it, it'll cost a regular viewer $1,000 this year for all the different subscription services. That's where Feast and Football comes in on Sundays. You come here and you cut that bill way less than half. Like, you got all the Sunday games, everything's on the screen, everything's right in front of you. Come here and save yourself heaps of money. That's what I look
And
at.
that's with food.
Right.
Yeah.
With food.
And you don't have to cook. You don't have
Yes.
to cook.
No. And you don't want anybody at your house like myself. I
Yeah,
don't want people
no.
coming over. I don't want to have to
Random
clean up
people.
Wait,
after
so I can't
them.
come over your house to watch week 3?
No, clean
No.
it up.
Oh, you
I'm sorry, you're not invited.
This is the place.
Damn, like that.
That's every Sunday starting September 7th. So it's going to start the week 1, September 7th, and that's going to be every Sunday, football Sunday at 11:30 a.m. One of the best parts is the buffet is only $25, or if you bet $25 or more, place that day of at PBKC.
It's like free.
It's
free,
free.
essentially free.
And it has
I
to be
lo-
on
I
the
love
Hard
that
Rock
word.
Bet app. Yeah.
Love that word free.
No, it's
the
like
best
free.
word
It's
ever.
added value, if you will.
No, you
Exactly.
can't beat it. It's the best deal in town, and there's no better place to watch the games.
Yeah, that other place, Fluffies or whatever it's called, local.
Fluffies?
They're not giving you.
Never heard of
By
it.
the way,
Yeah.
Overrated as hell.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh man, I didn't know we
Fluffies.
were going to go after fluffies. So now let's
I said
talk
what I
about what's going on in NFL. The Browns.
That's what we're all here for, right?
Exactly.
He's happy.
All right.
This
That's
guy,
what we're
like-
here for. So the Browns had a preseason game the other day, and Shedeur Sanders came out of that game looking
Oh, I
like
knew it.
a future Hall of
knew
Famer.
it.
Threw 2 touchdowns, led 3 scoring drives, and a promising preseason debut. How do we feel about what
All right.
Shedeur
So,
Sanders did?
This is okay. First, it's preseason, right? So we'll
Mm-hmm.
start there. Did you see the depth chart after that game?
Yeah.
He's still last.
He's still
dead
fourth,
last.
yeah.
So
That's by
I don't
design.
know what they're seeing, and I didn't watch the film. Otherwise, I would give everybody the accurate feedback on how he did. But let's not go too nuts. He'd be lucky to get this spot. First off, I'm not a fan of Joe Flacco starting this year. That's wild to me. Like, what are we trying to do there? Like, either get somebody some reps and throw him in there and let him get some practice and get in NFL games. You're not going to win the Super Bowl this year anyway. Get somebody and figure out who your guy is. Don't waste your time with Flacco, which they're going to do. And you're like, they're getting preseason reps, but I don't know what they're worth. Like, you got defenders that are like, they're truck drivers and stuff, and they're back there trying to defend plumbers.
Plumbers.
Yeah, this is where the Shador thing is weird because the media overhypes it, so I get your frustration with that.
Yeah.
I did watch the film, actually, on this.
Okay,
I
you
watched
broke it down?
I watched all those throws.
All
Tell us, Coach.
52?
Here's what I'll
Okay.
23 attempts he had in that game.
Okay.
Here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Like, he had overthrows in the game. It was the media did overblow it,
Okay.
obviously. But I thought for being his first NFL game, obviously it's preseason,
Right.
not too bad. Had some decent throws there, look up
Okay.
overthrows here and there. But where I was impressed with him more than anything else was his awareness in the pocket. He moved the pocket, he got out of pressure, that kind of thing. And that's the things I want to see. To me, when I look at rookies, my number one thing is forget the numbers, forget all that stuff. The first thing I look at is do you look the part? Do you look like a guy like I can see you in 5 and 10 years being a starting quarterback in this league?
Okay.
And through the small sample, not bad. I mean, look, the depth chart thing, don't worry about that because if this continues, if he starts again or if he plays like this again the next 2 weeks, he's probably going to be at worst the backup.
Oh, he's going to make the roster. He's not going to get the starting job. So, in typical Sanders fashion, are they going to build a statue out front of the stadium now?
That meme
He threw 2 touchdowns in a preseason game. I mean, like this guy, it's so much hype. There is so much hype going on.
I mean, I'm not against the fact of Flacco starting the first week of the season because that's not abnormal for the NFL to go with the experienced guy just to hold the fort down.
Yeah.
But if Shador is trending up like this going forward, by week 3, week 4, he's a starting quarterback.
Okay.
Because there's no way. Dylan Gabriel's the other option.
No.
And then who else? Kenny Smallhands?
Okay, Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett.
Oh, yeah. Calm down.
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
True. But so's Joe Flacco, though.
I mean, after they've lost their first 3 or 4 games, and Flacco's in there, and then Pickett with his tiny hands, and the crowd.
I need Jake to smile
going
over
to
this.
start
The
screaming.
dog.
I need our producer to smile about something this year.
I want
it's
him to
gonna
be
be a long
happy.
year.
There's
Shador starting should be a good thing.
There's no happiness in Cleveland anywhere.
No.
That's just the way it is.
Well, the
The
Cavs
Guardians are decent, aren't they?
The Cavs were okay this
They
year.
were, remember?
Until
And
they
then
got to the playoffs.
their happiness disappeared when it
please-
mattered. No more
Can
happiness.
we have a producer's cam? We need a producer's cam because the
like
side eye
faces
that
he
Jake
makes?
is giving
Yeah.
Noah right now was classic.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I love it.
I read somewhere you probably shouldn't mess with the producer, so maybe
Yeah,
I'll
he's
follow
the
that.
one who
Right.
controls everything.
You never learn anything about this stuff. Come on.
Yeah, that's the 2 things I learned being in radio is never mess with the guy with the microphone
Right.
and don't mess with your
And he has
producer
muscles.
either.
He's
ripped.
yeah.
He should
Also-
play quarterback for Cleveland.
He should. I
He
think he
can't
could
do
do
any
it.
worse.
Yeah, I think he could do it. Maybe we'll have him go to the practice field. Giants first-round rookies, pass rusher Abdul Carter and quarterback Jackson Dart impressed in their preseason debut against the Bills. How did we feel about that, Giants fan?
I thought Dart looked actually better than Shador, and I'm not trying to sound like a homer here. I thought he made a lot of the throws. Again, my thing is, do you look the part of a quarterback in this league? And through the sample, of course, he didn't start the game, but he did play most of the reps. He looked like he made all the throws. I mean, again, a couple things there you want to work on, some of the overthrows, but all in all, I thought he looked really good. He was very sharp for the most part. I was impressed. But again, he will not be the starting quarterback week 1. It'll be Russell Wilson going forward. But I'm keep an eye on that situation because how that season plays out for the first 8 weeks will determine how quick Dart. Well, I believe Dart will be the backup quarterback ahead of Jameis actually in the depth chart. He'll be number 2.
You would hope so, but where, do you carry 3 on your roster, or do you put like Jameis?
They'll probably trade Jameis to someone who needs a quarterback to fill in. There'll be a team of 2 who needs a quarterback. Not the Browns. Stop it.
And
Jake, see, he started.
They need
It's
more.
almost my turn.
They need more quarterbacks. So, what do you think about the defensive lineman that's supposed to be this?
I mean, the names are great,
Yeah.
but again, if your offense stinks, they can only do so much. Because their defense has always been relatively decent. Even these last couple of years when they've been bad, it's always been solid. But their offense is so bad that you put the defense in a hole that they
Can he
what they
beat
can
Lane
do.
Johnson? That's the question. Can he beat Lane Johnson? Probably not. Probably not.
Not right now, but maybe in 2-3 years.
2-3 years, Lane Johnson will not be there.
Listen,
He'll be able to beat
Noah,
him because he'll be at home on his couch.
Here's the thing, Noah. This is
Right.
a real rebuild. Okay, I'm not asking this team to win 10, 11 games this year.
I don't know.
If they win 7 games this year,
suffered.
I'm happy.
I haven't suffered through like multi-year rebuilds. Like we won the Super Bowl in 2017.
Here we go
And then we're
again.
back again in 23, and then we're
Here
winning
we
it in
go
25. It's like rebuild. Like I don't know. What does that feel like?
Well, you know how it feels like. You just happen to
you know what
experience
it
it.
feels like. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
Okay, well, the Titans quarterback, the #1 draft pick, Cam Ward, he had some potential in his debut.
Yeah.
With 5 of 8 for 67 yards. I like this kid a lot. This guy's not talking on his phone. He's just like practicing. He's focusing on the playbook.
Right.
You know, he's everything you want outside of football. And
He's short, though, right?
Yeah, and unfortunately, it won't reflect on the wins losses of this team this year. They're going to be one of the worst teams. I mean, again, you have a couple pieces there. Calvin Ridley's there with him to play with, but at the same time,
Calvin Ridley.
You know,
how old's he?
I think like 29, 30, right? Maybe.
Yeah, he's not that old. He missed a year.
No, but still, the Tennessee is going to be really bad this year. So I don't expect much. Like with Tennessee, it's all about Cam Ward and development for me more than anything else.
Yeah, find a definition. What are you going to be? Like, you used to be Derrick Henry and Tannehill back there. Where did he go?
Tannehill's on the league now.
Oh, so anyway, you had Tannehill and you run the ball, and he would throw 7 passes a game, and you try to eke it out, a win or whatever. I don't know what Tennessee's like. We're going to be bad defense this year, and we're going to try to get Cam up to speed. That's going to be their game plan. So he looked good. Again, we can't put too much into this, without the pressure of an actual game with the best players bearing down on you, looking to take your head off. It's a totally different world.
That's why do not watch ESPN in August, because they need content, and anything that seems like something they can grab they're going to try to. And that's stop.
Yeah, we're going to do that on this show, too.
Yeah, we didn't grab anything.
That's what we're doing right now.
No, we're here to calm all the narratives here and bring it more.
And
and talk about
and make guesses.
As much as Noah's, nuts, he's right about this. The overhype has got to calm down.
So Travis Hunter played both sides in their preseason game with the Steelers. Did anybody watch any of the Travis Hunter clips?
I did.
I saw one.
The guy is going to get absolutely destroyed trying to tackle guys coming up field. He's way undersized, and until he gets that straightened out, he shouldn't play corner unless you want to get him killed in there. Let him play wide receiver. He's a smaller frame guy until he gets up to speed. Maybe stick to one side of the ball. Yeah, it's great. You put him on both sides of the ball, whatever. Coming up and charging downhill to make a tackle, that's a good way to get one of your very good players hurt, who's arguably going to be your #1 on the offensive side as a wide receiver. So now you have him charging. Wide receivers by nature, right? Like, they catch the ball, they're not looking for contact. And now you have Travis Hunter playing on the other side of the ball, literally looking for contact. You can't. The body can't handle it. It can't take it. The receivers, you go down, you make a tackle, and now he's out of the game because he gets a stinger or he blows his shoulder out or something. I don't like it, and I don't like it even more based on what I've seen in that game. His first one, he charges downfield, was trying to stop a running back, and he had no chance. He just got trounced.
All I'm saying, if you had any plans of betting him on either side of the ball for Rookie of the Year, don't do it.
What? I said that. I said
idea.
It's literally
just
if you want to light.
Don't do it.
I used the words "light your money on fire."
Right.
You probably have better results.
I thought you were a little bit but no. If they can do this whole both sides ball thing, don't.
I said that.
No, when you know something to be fact, you double down on it, Ernest.
Yeah,
just double down.
I'm giving you credit for it.
I remember I said that too when he was like in high school. I was like, don't bet him for Rookie of the Year, and you guys didn't listen at the time. Who are you most impressed with in the preseason? We've only seen a small glimpse.
Okay.
Who are you impressed with?
All right. The #1 quarterback in the preseason, week 1, is Tanner McKee for the Eagles. They are saying in any other spot he is the starting quarterback.
He's really
good. They're saying he is on point. The Eagles aren't going to let him. It's not happening this year. It's not going to happen. He'll be our backup 100%. There is huge value there. And then look what happened in Pittsburgh. And I've been saying this, and I said it before the season started, and he's going to fight for a roster spot. Skylar Thompson lit up.
Former Dolphin.
He lit them up. He's a big body quarterback. He can run a little bit, and he's making all the throws. I'm not going to say I was the first one. My wife said Skylar Thompson, real deal, whatever. I started watching his college film and all these things. You talk about whether they have it or not. I firmly believe with everything, all my great knowledge and all this, everything I know, that this guy can contribute somewhere more than even a backup. Like Gardner Minshew, maybe career backup. This guy, I think he needs a chance to get a start, and he's going to play a ton again, and then somebody's going to try to pick him up. Now,
I watched him in college. He was really good. So
no, he is absolutely the real deal. I don't know. There must be some kind of breakdown somewhere. I don't know what it is, personality or something. I do not know what it is, but I got big stock on this guy like I do.
Cards?
Huh?
He's going
cards
to.
And stuff? You have cards?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about
no,
that
I got
later,
all the
yeah.
auto cards and everything. Yeah, I got it all.
Yeah,
I do. I really
Sunday,
do.
We're going to be
swear.
talking about that
Yeah.
when we have the card show. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Go
Okay.
ahead, Ernest.
This feels like a cop-out, man, but when you consider the media hype and all this stuff, I think Shador just stepping in there, starting. I think Shador was probably my most impressed, just based on everything around it. Again, was it overblown by the media? Absolutely. But, again, given all that pressure and all that, I thought he did a decent job, all considering, just to out the gate. He didn't poop the bed, in other words.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
To me, the most impressive was the Jaguars kicker, Cam Little. I like to say the word Jaguar if you didn't know that.
He's a kick.
He
I want to
kicked a
say 70-yard
field goal.
Say Duval, Michael.
Duval.
So, all right.
70-yard field goal, which would have been an NFL record.
Okay,
in the
was
preseason.
that in Jacksonville?
Yes.
Okay. Is it easier to kick when it's like 97 degrees and 100% humidity?
I would say so.
Or is it harder? Okay, so you have that going for you. That ball is probably swollen up.
But why are you pooping on this though?
It's still a 70-yard.
Why are you doing your thing again, Noah?
70. Okay, is this guy? Is it like what does he just do? Like when you does he just do leg lifts like that thing? Leg extensions all day at the gym in order to get
the
finished?
Like good job, move on.
Maybe he just walks. Maybe he does 10,000 steps a day. I don't know.
How much further could it have went? Did anybody see? Could have went further?
They said about 3 to 5 yards more.
3 to 5 yards more. So now you're kicking from your own 45, 45, 55.
I mean, your kicker
45, 55, and then another 7, 60.
I mean, I know Jake Elliott has a pretty strong leg to himself.
That's
so
wild.
Maybe
You're kicking from your own side of the field and getting points.
It's amazing.
It's going to be a problem. They're going to have to change this. If this keeps trending like this, they're going to have to do something else, like shrink the goalpost or something. Right?
No, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
What? It's got. Ernest, if you get the ball on your own 30, which one day, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, somebody's going to be able to kick it from their own 30-yard line and put it through the uprights, write it down.
So out of 10 times, you see that. Okay,
No.
hold on. You see that 10 times in a game, 10 times in the season. How many times is getting hit? Maybe 2.
With this guy?
By
Maybe
Cam
2.
Little?
But anybody.
I mean, they're just going to be 3 points, lose by more than 10 points.
There's
now.
more of a risk by a returner bringing it back to the house if they miss the kick.
Well,
so
they didn't even put anybody in the end zone for that, too.
Could this kicker
win? One of the funny
okay,
things.
so how about this one? Ready for this?
Here we go.
Can we get the matchup of the Jags kicker versus the Jags dual player where he plays both sides of the ball and pick Rookie of the Year kicker over that guy? How about that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd like to see
Put it down. Rookie of the Year kicker. I don't know. If he's drilling 70-yarders.
Well, that being said, where's his man rating this year?
Who?
Cam Little.
I got to go home. I got my Madden.
Not even on the game.
I got my Madden Ultimate team. I got to figure out what his leg power must be. 104 or something.
I know.
Why don't you get his card?
It's got to be 99, right? If it's not 99, it's wrong.
It better be now.
It's got to be.
Got me now.
Yeah.
So
get his card all the way to where
I will.
Yeah, a Nevada court has reportedly paved the way for the former Raiders coach John Gruden's lawsuit against the NFL and Roger Goodell, alleging the improper leaking of those emails that led to his firing.
So, in today's day and age, we're having problems getting reports. Like we have these reports and files, and everything's hidden, and we can't get them. And now we're going to get this. Like, are we going to get like emails and stuff? Mm-hmm. He said. I heard he said some wild stuff. And then Goodell tried to get him ousted, is what he's alleging, right?
Yeah. So the case. Well, the thing is, it was an investigation based on the formerly Redskins. It wasn't even towards Goodell.
Yeah.
It was during the investigation.
He
of
got
the
drug
Redskins
into
stuff. It happened to find emails that he said X, Y, and Z, and then we have what we have now.
Yeah. You ever see those stories where somebody just gets drug into like something like this, and then other stuff comes out? This is exactly what that is.
Correct.
They weren't even looking at this. Like, hold on. What did Gruden say?
Yeah.
And then they just drug him through the thing, and then it's like.
Well, how do you feel about that? Do you think he should come back in the NFL? Should he be allowed to come back in the NFL?
He was just he was abrasive, and he said. Did he try to say he was going to murder anybody?
I'm not trying to cancel folks either. I'm not that guy. I'll let the people do what they want to do, and that's it. But
did he? What did he say?
I don't remember the exact quote.
Was racism?
But it was
No,
definitely it was alleged.
statements.
He didn't say like the N-word and all that stuff, but he did I think he had said something that maybe perceived as racist.
Okay.
And you remember too also in 2021.
So you're good with all that? I'm never good right now.
I'm never good with that kind of stuff.
You're like, I'm fine.
No, I'm not good with that stuff, man. But at the same time, I mean, what are you gonna do? All
right. So you want him back? You ready? He's working with Barstool.
Well, first off, we had this conversation with Jake off air before we started. John Gruden's overrated as hell. What kind of value does John Gruden have to the team right now?
I don't know about a defensive
coordinator. What does John Gruden in 2025 have to a team as a head coach right now?
I didn't say head coach. I said defense
He's
coordinator.
not going to be a head
Get him
coach,
in the
dude.
mix.
He's not going to take a step back.
Right.
This is a Super Bowl winning coach already.
I don't know. Dallas would take him.
Yeah, NFL's already appealing that
But that's
court
stupid, that's
ruling,
why.
which is not surprising. So they're already appealing that. So we're gonna like be talking about this for a long time. I feel like that's very interesting.
How about the guy charged in there trying to get to Godell? Like that guy was that week. The game with the thing in New York. I don't even want to get into it. Manhattan.
Shoot.
The guy went in there looking for.
Yeah.
Lord,
We never talked about that.
No,
yeah.
but woof.
So now let's talk about what else is going on in the NFL now. We've got some injury updates and some news.
We dodged a bullet in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like they have a live stream at the stadium, and Landon Dickerson goes down with a non-contact injury in his knee, gets on the cart, and the whole thing, like the whole people like clapping, and it's like, oh my God, not right now, not like this. They did do an evaluation. He has some kind of meniscus issue. However, good news for you guys is that it looks like he'll make it for week number 1. So we'll knock on wood here.
Did he say for us?
Yeah, for you guys. I know you guys like good football and solid offensive line play, and he's a guy. I mean, he's all pro, and that would have been a little bit of a ding. There were a couple other guys that. Chargers. They're just like as much as they try to get out of their way, they lost their Slater. He is like all world tackle, and they shored him up, gave him a new contract, blow his knee out. Here we are.
Someone said it was karma because he just got divorced and inside his contract after the divorce, and then literally weeks later this happens. So
is that karma?
I don't know. Depends on
or is that witchcraft?
Depends on the perspective.
Like,
what do you guys believe in this show?
Wait, as a divorced male. You're trying to put karma on me.
No, I'm not trying to do that. This is what people are saying on the internet. I'm just reading what the internet's been saying.
That's wild. So you had that injury. Oh, and then the guy Rondell. This is okay. When you give up on a guy Rondell Moore, where he's out for the season, 2 seasons in a row, and at some point you're like, sorry, bud, it's not working out. It's like, that's brutal for them, right?
It is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Malik Neighbors is also dealing with a toe injury.
Okay.
You have
turf toe. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
That never goes away.
Yeah. Brandon Ayuk is targeting week 6. We also have Matthew Stafford still not practicing.
Again, I know we touched on that last week with Stafford, but to me that is the one. Like again, the NFC is a race of 2 or 3 teams, and they're 1 of the 3 teams.
One team.
You know,
it's a race of 1. So then you have the Dolphins, Madison, running back. I don't even know how far in a chart he was. He might have
down there.
Maybe he might have been. He might have been 3
or 4. Yeah.
Right. So I pulled that up. I'm like, is he even going to get on the field? So that might be one of the things. I remember a funny story. This might fall in that category where I went to see my friend's brother play. He was in Pop Warner football. He's like, oh, let's go see. And the whole family's there. Everybody's there. And his brother's playing corner. And this guy, running back, comes around a corner, and he takes the worst angle I've ever seen. And the kid just blows by him, and he, whiffs and puts his hand out, and the guy just blows by him. This kid dove on the ground and grabbed his hammy like he was hurt and just laid on the ground. And he got home and told his brother, he's like, yeah, I wasn't hurt. He's like, I was embarrassed. So, I don't know if Madison was upset he's not going to make the roster. And he's like, let me just blow my knee out. I don't know what happened there. But either way, I don't think it really matters to the Dolphin team. What about okay, can we talk? Good. Do we have anything else for football?
No, that's the last one.
No, we got more stuff to talk about football.
Can I talk about the holdout?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right.
The dude from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, okay.
Cam Hayward.
All right, Cam Hayward. Here we go. You signed a contract last year, right? And you go in there. So you signed a contract last year for 3 years. And now you're like, you know what? I had a great year. I want a better contract. All right, so contract works like this, right?
Okay, tell us, please.
Ready? You sign a contract, right? Okay, so I'm educating you now. Okay. You sign a contract, and it's for X amount of years, and then you have an agreement. They pay you, right? And then you do the job that you're getting paid for, right? Simple stuff. All right. So they do that, and they have an agreement. So he has a great year, and now he's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want this contract anymore. I want a different one because I did good. Now, if he got in there and he stunk and he didn't make a tackle and he got benched, he's still getting all that money. He's already been paid for this year. How about this? Because of the signing bonus stuff, he's been paid everything, and the only money he's going to miss per game is $85,000 a game. He's got millions from this thing. And he's up there in front of everybody and saying, you got to do what's right. You know what's right?
Pay contract.
play in your contract that you just signed. Like, literally, in today's day and age, you're literally appealing. The fans are all over this. They are not happy. He has a legacy in Pittsburgh. He hasn't played anywhere else. I think he's there 12 years, and he's just absolutely grabbing the flusher and flushing it right down the toilet and it's really only a couple more million a year you might get. But literally, what are we doing? Be like, okay, we all made bad decisions in life, right? I got married. Great. Got some great kids. I got divorced.
I remember
whatever.
I
would have liked to undo that, but
fun.
I got to live with that now. You have to live with you do remember that. You got to live with your contract. You got to live with this part of your life. And it's just like, all right, I wish I saw or fought harder. You didn't fight harder. You did what you felt was best. And he said, and there's no way this happened during this meeting. He did an interview yesterday, and he said, yeah, well, when I signed the contract, I told him, though, if I do All-Pro and I have a great year, we're going to have to visit this again.
Did he
There is no way.
Did he do it? Did he become All-Pro and all that? Everything he asked for?
Yeah, he did. Wait, there is no way that conversation happened during a contract negotiation. It's not a thing. It's like going in to your boss, and he's like, all right, we're going to give you a little bit of a raise. Be like, listen here, guy, like, this is all well and good, but when I produce and I do great, we're coming right back to this, and we're going to visit it again. That's not a thing. Everybody shakes hands. He's like, oh, we have a great agreement. We're all happy here.
It smells desperation because he's, 36 years old? 37
years old? He's old.
And that's why he's doing this. I don't think this happens when he was a lot younger. I think he's trying to get as much bites at the apple as he can at this very close to the end than the beginning. So
he already had a whole bushel of apples. He had all the apples.
Bushel.
He wants one more bite?
I agree with you, logically speaking.
Right.
I do get what he's doing. Yeah. I understand.
He's trying to get like $3 more million of his $140 million has been crazy.
Hey,
we're down here in the trenches, suffering
and
striving. Just because he could blow offensive lines up and wreck football games.
I mean, I can ask you for a raise. You'll tell me no, but at least I ask you.
No, that's a hard no.
Well,
that's no.
But I can still ask you, right?
Want a raise?
Am I allowed to ask you? I can ask for,
Yeah. Are you going to hold out? Let's start the holdout right now. Hold out. Let's hold out. Hold out. All right. Earnest is on a holdout. That's good.
So also in the news, James Cook just this morning actually returned to the practice. Yesterday, he reportedly agreed to a four-year, $48 million.
This is the only hurdle Buffalo had really this offseason was getting that squared away. They got that done.
All right. Josh Allen MVP.
Yeah. Back to back. I mean, it's in play definitely.
Right down.
I mean, we'll see. Like I said, look, they're shooing to win the AFC East. They're shooing. Again, it's a bigger picture. Are they going to get through the Bolts? Well, they beat Baltimore last year, but could it be Kansas City this time?
Kansas City with no safety. They lost their safety. Or the backup safety. They lost the big guy.
I didn't see that. Oh, boy.
And by all accounts, that thing is it. Let's give a plug to the Kelsey podcast. What's that called? They have a big show tonight.
New Heights.
New Heights tonight has.
Didn't
Taylor Swift is going to announce some album.
New album. Her 12th album.
How do we – I know we have a production team and everything. Like, why didn't Taylor Swift choose our podcast?
We have a guest coming on later in the show today that I would take over.
Oh,
Taylor
he'll
Swift
announce his
anytime.
podcast. Let's
anytime.
go. We have our guys. Yeah, touche.
We don't need Taylor. We got someone else coming. We don't need Taylor.
Touche.
We don't need Taylor.
I'd rather hear our guest sing any day than Taylor Swift. And he's going to be a little
I concur, Michael. I concur.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
Exactly. Also, Aaron Rodgers is frustrated with his new helmet, calling it a damn spaceship.
What?
He's calling it a damn spaceship as he's forced to switch models due to new safety standards. He's not liking his helmet.
He's getting old.
All right, you want to hear a story about a football helmet? I got a lot of stories. You know, I'm well traveled and I've done a lot of things.
Traveled a little bit. Yeah.
So Pop Warner football in 8th grade. This isn't my favorite story. This isn't my favorite story. Pop Warner 8th grade. We're out there, and the equipment guy's with me, and we're going through, and he's digging deep.
Oh no!
He's going through every single helmet, and he's digging, and he's yelling in the back, "Wait, I might have something." And they're doing that thing where you're stretching the helmet, where they're like pulling it and stretching it.
Remember those days?
I think at one point somebody got a car jack, and they like put the car jack in there trying to spread the helmet wider. They couldn't get it. They went and saw the varsity football coach from the high school. And he had to make a call to get a helmet for this melon. So maybe understand more why I have all this knowledge. It's because I need a gigantic football helmet. And I know how Aaron feels to be suffering.
They should have just let you play without a helmet.
Yeah,
honestly.
Like
one of the old leather helmets or something.
You are ridiculous.
So yeah, you ever
though.
try to run with the helmet that is like a gigantic helmet? Like that's why my neck is so strong.
You should do a podcast solely on your stories. You have so many stories.
Strongest neck I've ever seen.
Right.
Let's talk about NFC South now. This is a preview we're doing. This is not the most exciting division in football.
Better than last week, though.
Yeah,
AFC
probably.
South.
Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who is winning this division? I know what everybody's going to say.
It's easy. Tampa's easy pick, so I'm going to go Tampa, obviously.
Why does Baker Mayfield, get a free ride? He just gets a free ride.
Wait. For what?
He gets a free ride to the division.
Because it's easy?
Yeah.
Do you get Tom Brady the same criticism also, too, through those years?
He had it a lot of time. Yeah, he had it for a long time.
Okay, as long as you're consistent, brother.
You start getting those cakewalks through the division and getting to the playoffs, it starts to be a problem. And this guy, he gets it. And it's so frustrating. It's like literally they're playing like, I don't even know, but
System of the blind.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, they just mow this thing down. You have everybody else in the division is rebuilding. We could argue that, right? You want to argue that?
I would say mostly, yeah. I would say mostly, yeah.
Yeah. You got Kirk Cousins, who's not going to play, which would give them any semblance of beating that team. He's not going to play this year probably, unless what's his name? Penix hurts. And then you got I'm not sold on Penix. He's a second-year quarterback, doesn't have the reps, and then I don't know, like the Saints and the whole thing.
It's going to be terrible. So I'll set you up real quick. So the Falcons' first team here, 7.5 wins is over/under. 7.5 wins.
I'm going over. They won 8 games last year.
If Penix goes down, I'm going over. If he stays in, I'm going under.
This is actually probably the hardest over/under of the 4 teams here, honestly. I'll take a slight under. 7 and 10.
I like that.
Okay.
Carolina Panthers, 6.5 wins.
Under.
So they
will not win 4 games.
So here's the thing. Last year, Bryce Young got benched after week 3, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Came back, I think, like week 8, whatever it was, and they played very good football.
How many games did they win last year?
I think 5 and 12. But remember too, they started off slow. Like they were like
how do you get to?
Yeah, but remember they were like 0-5, 0-6 to start, and then they got Bryce Young back. They played competitive football. They almost beat KC last year in a couple of games. So.
Almost beat them.
Yeah,
everybody almost beat them.
Wow. How many points you get for almost beating them?
No,
like
really.
how you get your bet back if you almost beat them?
I think Carolina is going to be one of those. Probably of the 4 teams in this division, is the team that's going to be one of those weirdo teams that might be better than we think they are. I would not bet this obviously on the
Wait,
bet
hold on. You can't make a pick on a bet number.
I am going to, but I'm going to take the over on this. I think.
Okay, so you're
I think
bet
them
the over.
and Atlanta will swap.
But you
this
won't
year.
bet it.
I wouldn't sit there. I wouldn't put it on a parlay.
But why would you say it? Back it up.
Because again, I'm just going to use the trends here. I think Bryce Young figured some things out like last year. Mm-hmm. They have some talent around. I think that they're a trending team. I'll take the over in this one.
All right,
a slight over.
I'm
7
taking
and 10.
the under. Who do you got? Oh wait,
that's kind of
under.
So the
I'm
next team
take
here
the
is
under. Yeah.
Under. Okay. So next team here is New Orleans Saints, 6.5 wins.
I'm going under.
This is the easy under for me. They might be the worst team in football this year.
They're not the worst team in football. I'm going under.
I think between them, Tennessee, and
there's a team up in Cleveland.
Possibly.
Oh God, not that team again.
Jake.
Last one is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 9.5.
I hate it.
This is still a tough number though because
it's over, and I hate it because it's like you get 3 wins or you get 6 wins.
Not necessarily. No, not that division.
You get 6 wins.
They'll lose a game to Atlanta or lose a game to Carolina. Those divisional games are so wonky that they'll probably go 4-2.
They're not going to lose to Carolina. You can write that down. Write it down. Write it down. Continue your notes.
Write it down.
There you go. Okay.
You got a pen. Write it down.
All right. So you get there it is.
You wrote it down.
Thank you. Okay.
He's the boss.
That's what. Write it down. Like everybody says all this stuff at the end of the season. I remember one of my coach mentors and my just a man mentor was Dan Laughlin, and he used to come in and we used to have these debates just like this, and we start talking, and people would start spitting out this random stuff like you're doing right now, just spitting it out, right? And he would literally say, write it down. And what he would do is you grab the calendar, literal physical calendar, flip to January 5th, and write it down. And now you're held accountable. I need accountability. If you're going to start spitting stuff out, I need accountability now.
Why write it down when I have a podcast that has I can get embarrassed by
Save the receipts.
The receipts are there.
Yeah,
I have multiple platforms where I can do this stuff.
Earnest, okay.
But Tampa, this is not under over. Yes, it is not an easy over though because they trend that 8-9 win. 8, 9, 10 win section every year.
Right.
So 9.5 wins is right on the nose. I mean, if they go 9-8 next year, would it surprise you? No.
No. The problem with them, it isn't even – they have a great offense. They have pieces all over that thing. The defense coordinator, the coach, he's just a nightmare for teams. Like everybody, by all accounts, they talk about him, Bowles, and they say, problem. Every time he gets in there, he throws different things at me. I don't know what's going on, and he's a menace in there, and I've seen it. He's done some things to my team.
Yeah.
He's like we play them week 3, and I'm just like I hate that.
You guys playing week 3?
I'm not going. It's a cannon.
The cannon.
You know, what's fun? They're playing. They're also playing the. I believe they're playing the AFC South this year too. So maybe the over will be easy.
Cakewalk. Happy birthday, Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Okay, before we start talking about the MLB, let's talk about Hard Rock Bet and one of the newer offers that we have going on. The current offer right now with them is $5 and get $150.
This isn't going to be there forever. This isn't there forever. Okay,
no,
football starts. Get on that thing right now before it goes away.
I would get on there right now because you're going to get 6 $25 bonus bets after your first bet is placed. If you want more information, you can always go to pbkennelclub.com/hardrockbet. And like Noah said, I'd jump on this now. We don't know how long this is going to last. So if I were you, I would definitely
what about
go
tomorrow?
ahead.
Can I do it tomorrow?
Yeah, you can do it tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's ask some questions.
That's fine.
Okay, or today, or
You're very demanding today. Like now.
or take a picture of the QR code and do it immediately.
Well, yeah.
No, we don't want you to miss out on
It
this
could get
offer.
canceled any second. Do it right now.
It could. No, do it right now while we'll give you a
Wait,
second.
ready? Go.
No, watch the podcast first, then do it.
Okay. Now let's talk about what's going on in baseball. The MilWINkee Brewers.
Don't remind me, please.
Currently leading the MLB with an 11-game win streak. They had an 11-game win streak earlier this season, too. What a game. What a team.
Which includes a sweep this week against the Mets.
Yeah. I like that.
Which
I like
is
it.
terrible.
It's like Wisconsin.
Well, and the worst part, too, the Mets had leads in all 3 of those games, and they lost.
Yeah, why don't we talk about
Segue?
this? Ernest texted me earlier in the day, and he's like, "Hey, let's talk about how terrible the Yankees and the Mets are this summer." Go ahead.
It's been a bad summer, man. I mean, it's bad. The good news is we're still in August. It's still I think the Yankees still in the wild card currently, but holding on by a thin margin.
Yeah.
The Mets all of a sudden now 4.5 back of the Phillies in the division.
Wow.
Now the Reds are like a game or 2 behind them in the wild card, so things are getting a little dicey there, you know. And the worst part is, like, with the Mets, like, Juan Soto's actually playing decent now. Remember earlier we have a conversation about Juan Soto, and he's not playing well.
Yeah.
But the Mets are winning games, right? Now we have the reverse effect now, where he's actually playing better now, hitting home runs, and they're losing games. The problem is Francisco Lindor. If Lindor doesn't play well, this team falls apart. Lindor and Alonso, as good as Soto is, and the money and the contract, the heart and soul of this team is Lindor and Alonso. If they're not playing well, this team goes nowhere.
Yep. Seattle Mariners also extended their win streak to 8 games, and their catcher, Cal Raleigh, this weekend hit his 45th home run. That guy is doing absolutely amazing.
So we agree he's probably MVP right now. If we ended the year right now,
Yeah.
he's
Everybody likes
MVP,
the
American
long
League
ball.
MVP, right?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. My bet update is just horrific. That thing is, they offered me $55 today, and I know I came out here hard, and I told them no, but please, I might take that.
You might need me to just hit the button for you.
I almost
honestly,
slipped and hit
hand
the
me
button.
your
It's
phone.
like $55. Like, I hit two
The thing is, though,
2 champs.
no, his thing with baseball is
Yeah.
so freaky, though. Like,
Okay.
you have it's such a long year.
Freaky.
You have all these streaks back and forth.
Okay.
Milwaukee's won 11 in a row now. We could be looking here in a month from now in September, and they're like all of a sudden losing 6 in a row, and all of a sudden they're struggling to win the division and all that. If you get hot at the right time in
All right,
September,
so you're saying stay the course.
stay the course, man.
Okay.
Because
That's what he's
the
saying.
American
Hang tight.
League, it's not like the American League is not unbeatable. Like, you have Houston's playing good baseball. Boston's red hot right now. Toronto's good, but they're not unbeatable teams that you couldn't beat in a 7-game series. If the Yankees get healthy and at the right time, and they'll be fine.
After the show, give me your phone. I'm going to cash it out for
No,
you.
don't touch my phone.
Yeah, no, it's probably going to have to happen. Jen Powell recently made history as the first female umpire to work home plate in an MLB game. She worked a game between the Braves and the Marlins.
God bless her.
Congratulations to her.
Congratulations.
It's hard to
Congratulations.
believe that
We
it's
need-
taken this long.
So we need more women in sports, and I got to see this firsthand, right? So I'm coaching Pop Warner football, right?
Not again.
For years.
You still doing it?
Okay, keep
No, I
going.
was. I'm not. And then my wife, the kids are, and she's like, I'm going to coach. I was like, let's do it.
That's awesome.
So I had no greater joy than her going out there and coaching these kids. And whatever style she used, she had them playing and playing her asses off, and she did all the homework or whatever, and she ran the double wing offense and all this stuff, single wing offense. She had it down. And she would go out there and out-coach the guy across the field, and they would lose their minds because it was a woman, and it doesn't need to be that way. How hard, if you understand something, you can do it. You go ahead and do it, and she did. So more women in sports, I'm all about it.
Me too.
And I get it, the physical stuff and the NFL, that's going to be a long road till we get anywhere with any of that. But why not in upper management? Jalen Hurts, his whole team, his whole squad is all women.
Again, all women.
Because they can do this stuff, and this goes to show you. So we're starting to cross those lines. It's long overdue for all of it. The NFL, they did it a while ago, but when is it going to be? How long is it going to take to get an NFL head coach that's a woman? All these things that right, but is it because, and what is the reason? Is because society,
it's more
things,
perception.
psychological.
It's also
get it.
And also can they relate to? Because it's more than just X's and O's when it comes to locker rooms. Also delegating with men.
Oh, and there's authority, and then there's one. Yeah, you got to.
And it's not to say
yell at somebody.
Right, and it's not to say they can't do it. It's just to okay. Well, who'll be the first team to take that jump into taking that?
Right,
chance?
there's assistant coaches already. There are some assistant coaches.
I think if it's in the NBA, I think
the NBA is closer to getting that now.
And while we talk about NBA, Alec has a good first team here. Alec's one of our poker players. He said his first team would be Magic, MJ, Bird, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. I'll take that team any day. Alec, thanks
it's a good
for
team, though.
in.
I mean, I wouldn't take that team in terms of first teams all time, but I like the team.
I like that team a lot.
It's solid.
Any team Bird and MJ are on, I'll take. But I think a woman coaching an NBA team, I think that is like probably within the next 15 years.
Yeah, we have multiple assistants now in the NBA currently. Now, San Antonio was one of the first team to do it with Pop, and we were off running with that one.
Yep. Now let's talk about some college football. Just a few days ago, AP came out with their top 25. There's been a lot of top 25s that have come out, coaches polls, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And the AP put Texas on top. Texas in the top spot. Let me run down the first five. You got Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia. Let's fill out the top 10. Notre Dame, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, and Miami at 10.
If I'm Ohio State, I'm defending champion. Do I feel disrespected a little bit? Just a tad. I know you lost. I know you lost Will Howard.
Oh, you're going to play that card? You're going to play that underdog card now?
I mean, they're not underdogs by no means. They're the favorites to win the Big Ten, and it's not even close. I'm just saying, though, you're the national champions, and you're not number one. But at the same time, you lose a quarterback. I understand that. It makes sense because, again, we talked about hype early in the podcast with Shador. There's a lot of hype with Texas because of Mr. Manning, the third generation. So it makes sense. Again, these rankings don't mean nothing anymore as much because with the 12-team playoff now, whether or not you rank in the top 10 or not, if you do your job, you'll be in the playoff, and it works up out anyway.
Not to get sidetracked, Ohio State is a campus in
Columbus, right?
Columbus, is it right? Okay, so maybe I've been talking too much. They have Ohio State.
How far is Cleveland from Columbus?
I think we heard that.
So
I think we heard that.
Maybe the focus. Okay, so they do have good football in Cleveland.
Okay,
who
wins? Who wins
adjacent,
if they play
Cleveland
today?
Adjacent.
Oh,
Ohio
it is
State
Ohio
or
State.
Cleveland?
No, I'm kidding.
Not even
It's not.
I
NFL
don't know.
It's not. Trust me, the science
It's
is
Cleveland. It's Cleveland.
It's Cleveland. Okay, the science is there. So, okay, take what you will out of the science is there.
Science has never come up on this show.
They're not the worst team in NFL history. Will absolutely destroy the best team in college football. It's going to happen.
I actually agree on that.
You look at these rankings. Don't look too much into this, and don't carry it too far. If anybody remembers, in the recent past, it was just last year, Florida State comes out ranked number 1.
Oof.
And they have the absolute most disastrous first 3 or 4 games.
I don't know if they're number 1, but they were definitely in the top 10.
They were number 1, Ernest. They were
in certain polls. You might have been right. In certain polls.
They were top 2.
They lost a lot of guys too, also. So they were top 10 definitely. But
on this show.
We're not here for excuses. We're here for facts.
They still should have been 2-10 last year. That's still egregious what happened last year.
Okay, let me finish my story.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So they come out. They lose the first game, and then some guy goes on Twitter, and he curses them by saying, if they lose another game, he's like, I'm going to eat whatever, he says.
That might have been me.
Okay,
that might have been me.
All right, it wasn't you. And this guy, then he disappears off Twitter, and he cancels the whole thing, cancels all his accounts. Now Florida State has that until he goes and follows through on what he said. They're going to be in trouble forever.
Yeah.
They're going to be in trouble forever.
That guy
So
needs
don't
to eat
wait.
that stuff.
Don't wait. First off, don't say anything that it can't happen, because it can happen. They lost to unranked teams, 3 teams in a row, unranked. They just got mopped, and then they're like, these polls mean absolutely little. I mean, you can, but don't be like, Texas. Texas's first game is in Ohio. Well, that's a problem. Like, I know you got them 1, and they're underdogs in that first game.
They're playing Ohio State week 1.
Right?
Ohio itself.
Ohio State.
I'm not sure
Is
about
it?
that.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Who are they
Keep
playing
talking.
week 1?
I'll check it out. Keep
Well,
talking.
my next question is actually
No, they're playing. They're underdogs in the first game, and they're ranked number 1.
Yeah,
Nice.
that has to be.
My next question is, out of all the Florida teams, we're talking about,
This isn't even a
nothing
question.
against UCF because they should have won the national championship years ago when they went undefeated.
Right.
Oh wow, they are playing Ohio State.
Yeah, so
August
okay.
30th. I'll be
I'm
flying back from New York.
But
yeah, you do homework before the show.
yeah, who is the best Florida team right now? Miami's ranked 10th, Florida is ranked 15th, and FSU sadly is not
right
in the
now,
top
or
25.
it says best ever. So I did
Wait,
both.
wait,
I
best ever?
spent
right
extensive
now
time
and
on
best ever.
Okay, right now, Florida's poised to be. No,
Agreed.
it's close.
No,
Miami's
you're right.
there
You're
too.
right the first time.
Okay.
I think Florida is the sleeping. I think Florida is the sleeping giant of not just in Florida,
right,
but also in college football.
DJ Lagway.
This team, DJ's the real deal.
If this team is number 1 by the middle of this year, by October, November, do not be surprised.
Really?
Yes.
There you go.
They
stamp it.
They were under was 4.5 last year, right? And everybody had them going under because of that schedule.
Yeah.
And they got red hot late in the year.
Right.
So and all those kids are coming back this year. With Lagway also as starting quarterback.
Lagway is a high, and Miami lost. They got it. Cam Ward, obviously.
Miami's advantage is that they have a very soft conference they play in. Okay, so their margin of error is razor thin.
Was it last year they had the worst play
Correct.
call in the history of
2 years
football,
ago.
where instead of kneeling the ball down, the coach decides to run the ball, they fumble and lose.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
that was my Cam.
First off, they don't even have a stadium on campus, which is bizarre to me. Like, you got to drive up to Davie, Florida, to go see the game. But yeah, I would like to say Florida. I think it's Miami right now, but I'll go with Florida. Let's go with Florida.
Right,
all right, let's go. What do you think, Mike?
Right now, I'm taking Florida right now. If we go all time, I got to say the Canes.
It's not.
I got to say the Canes.
It's not even close. The best football team maybe ever assembled in college. You ready? Okay.
Which one?
You're talking about the
2001.
Yeah.
Miami Hurricanes might be the best team of all time.
Are you saying that based on draft stock and
I'm gonna lock it in right now.
Run down the Hall of Famers in this game.
Ed Reed.
Okay.
Andre Johnson.
Okay.
Frank Gore.
Hall of Famer.
Vince Wilfork. Sean Taylor. And Willis McGahee.
Oof.
Would have been Hall of Famer if he stayed healthy.
Don't at me. Do not at me. There's no debating this.
No. I think we all agree to that. I think there's some really good Florida State teams, and Florida teams that also in between those years that can compete. I would take those Canes teams over them. But
smash that, and I'm a Gator fan.
The 2013 Florida State team was amazing. The 99 team was amazing. The 94 team was amazing. And you got Florida too. Even the Tebow's teams were really good.
The Tebow team,
so
with
the best college football player ever. Tim Tebow.
Yeah, along with Aaron Hernandez before we went nuts.
Row there.
They got
row.
No pun intended, of course. But
wonderful team.
Yeah, the Florida just for a long time, Florida was the beltway for talent in college football. Like, you want to get great recruits, you go to Florida. And then it opened up in the last 15 years.
Yeah, let's not get hung up on the Florida tight ends like that.
Now let's talk about something that I like talking about, and that's called Feast and Football.
Yummy.
That's what we're going to talk about right now. Feast and Football is going to start on September the 7th, and it's going to go all the way to January the 4th. So Feast and Football is going to start the first Sunday of the NFL, so that's going to be September 7th. You can't beat the deal we're giving you. We did the same thing last season. I had so many people writing to us on social media because they want to come out, because you can't beat that $25 all-you-can-eat buffet. And then on top of that, if you bet a $25 bet or more placed day of at PBKC with the Hard Rock Bet app, you're going to get that buffet for free. You cannot beat it. 140 HD TVs, so much more. All-you-can-eat buffet, the best deal in town.
I'm making a commitment this year. I will, to at least 1 week this year, show up to one of these things.
Okay.
So Giants-Eagles game? Oh.
No. You'll murder me. We might. Oh God.
No.
No.
You had him for a second.
I was like, wait, good idea. Wait. This is what we're talking about. Not something else.
I thought he was interested for a second. But that's going to start September 7th. You want more information, you can call him 561-683-2222, extension 199, or visit our website at pbkennelclub.com. And now we're bringing in a special guest to the show.
Hockey ringer. This guy.
What's up?
Let me say something real quick. You want to talk about hockey stats? Do not go to challenge with hockey trivia with this guy. Do not do it. Don't do it.
Is this a thing?
Well, if he'd win them all. I guarantee it. Don't even try it. Do not try it.
Bring it on the show.
So power rankings real quick. Your favorite leagues and power rankings. So NHL number 1?
NHL is number 1, no question.
And then the 3 in order?
2 is NFL, and 3 is MLB, and
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah.
But that could change.
Right.
That could change.
Yeah, this person we have on the show now is an absolute hockey expert. His name is Patrick Rooney III, but we call him P3, folks. And he is actually looking to start his own hockey podcast, and he's going to come on and check out what not to do on a podcast today by joining ours. But he's going to talk.
Why not?
He's going to talk a lot about what's going on with the Panthers. And my first question to him, we've talked so much about the Panthers. They've had some wonderful seasons in the last 3 years.
They have.
What are we expecting to see from them this upcoming season, Pat?
It's a lot to think of. But I mean, obviously they're going to come out as the reigning champions back to back. I mean, it's hard to believe. I mean, the first year was amazing, and the second one was just more special. I was like, I didn't expect it. You just had to keep believing. That's all I was like thinking. Right. So. But, yeah, I think, it'll be like this. At first they will obviously be maybe a little bit shorthanded because Tkachuk is going to be out for 3 months, I heard.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, because, when he played through that Stanley Cup final, like, with that torn, muscle thing, that was –
See, these are the things that we don't know, like the
we don't
know.
We don't know
this
enough
is the
about
stuff that you know, and you follow it. So, with Marchand, you got to be happy about all the signings, right? You got to love that guy.
Cut the band together.
Oh no! Look, the signings, that was just. I didn't expect that we would keep all 3 of them. I thought that was not going to be easy.
Was that a miracle? Because they only had like $3 million to work with. Really, not a lot of money to play
were they
with.
Were they franchise friendly contracts? Did they take less? And they could. Marchand did, right?
What's the market? What they could have gotten in the market? I'm saying.
Yeah, I know Ekblad took less money because I know Ekblad. I know he wanted to finish with the Panthers, and he there's nowhere else he wanted to be. Marchand, I didn't expect he was going to stay for 6 years. I thought give him at least, 2 or 3 fair years. But Marchand, it was like this. I didn't expect he would be in a Panther uniform. I thought he would want to finish his career in Boston, but when he came to the Panthers, that was first hard to believe because I'm like,
maybe he's bitter for the way everything's ended there.
So talking about Matthew Tkachuk, they're talking. I guess there's speculation about him not possibly going under the knife, but if he does, they're saying he's probably going to miss at least 3 to 5 months. How are they going to start the season without Matthew Tkachuk?
Well, usually this kind of brings back to 2 years ago, like when they from their first Stanley Cup run. They did not have. They started the season without Ekblad, Montour, like 3 key players. So this is probably gonna be probably similar. But Panthers are usually good stepping up players that they did sign, that will be they were probably from third line player. Then all of a sudden they're gonna take the spot. And then so Panthers are usually good at trying to don't get caught up in the moment. Just trying to move on. One game at a time, please.
Yeah.
So I know. So you say one game at a time, but I gotta ask the question: as we sit here right now, it's August 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna get a three-peat? Are we getting it? Did you
no.
feel it in your soul?
What
do you think?
That's gonna be hard for me to say, but you just gotta believe in yourself. That's just me as a Panther fan.
Yeah.
I always believe. I didn't look last year. I didn't expect we were gonna go back again, but even though. It would have been you just have to think yourself wow, it's would be cool to have that taste again, but you just got to believe. You just got to keep believing.
Which is why I think the Tkachuk injury is actually a blessing in disguise because a lot of teams, when you go for three-peat, we forget that the wear and tear of a long season adds on. It happens to every sport, the NBA especially.
Oh, yeah.
Having Tkachuk out till January, February could be a blessing where he's fresh. ready to go, and by the playoff run. You know,
yeah, you never know.
You
I mean, anything can happen.
Are they good enough to win without him and hold the fort down until he gets back?
I mean, they had some games where they played without him. I think they can still step up. You know, they always find a way to, like, you know, hey, like let's keep the momentum going. You know, like, you know, let them take over this.
Let me
line.
ask you this quick. So, who are the biggest challengers to them next year? Like, obviously Edmonton's still really good. Probably the last year
Dallas,
of McGregor. Before you,
oh man, there are a few teams that have
McDavid. I mean,
they've been keeping themselves busy.
Yeah.
I mean, Edmonton, you know, they're still gonna. I mean, I'm sure they're still gonna, like, expect to keep, like, going, even though they lost, like, a couple of key players that they should have kept. I mean, look, wherever Corey Perry's at, it's like, good luck with him, because for some reason. But
yeah, right, yeah.
And I think Toronto. I mean, look, that's gonna be. That's going to be a team like everyone's going to talk about.
One could argue they were the biggest threat to them last year in that playoff run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No question about it.
So the Panthers had some guys step up. Who are you most excited about that stepped up during the last playoff run that you think is going to contribute more this year?
Oh, I'm going to say Mackie Samoskevich.
Okay.
He was he didn't play too much the first like back in 2024, and then now like his second season we put him out there more. I wanted to see him more in the playoffs because I thought, like, he looks like, because he's fast, he's quick. I mean, I think he's gonna have a good year. I'm gonna say that.
All right, you heard it here. We
awesome.
always get the inside news, the inside scoop here on the podcast.
Great having Patrick on
somebody
the show.
who knows hockey.
Yeah, that, just like his sister said,
Yeah.
Mary, who I've asked Mary to be on the show many times.
Yeah,
and
she's not wrong for the
refuses
record.
us, but she, we actually
played
have
on
a
TV.
hockey.
That's it.
Yeah, you can jump into the show anytime you're in town, Patrick, and talk about hockey or whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, put me in.
Yeah, you can keep
sure.
your Taylor Swiss. We're going to take our P3s.
We'll take a three over that anytime. And as we go to the next segment, we're going to sing some songs.
Yeah.
No, we're not. But now we're going to sing
those songs. Shake it off.
Now we're going to move into our sports
don't shake it
betting
off.
picks of the week. No, we don't shake that off. Ernest, you got any sports bets for the week?
I'm looking for one here. No, go quickly.
You should have did that already.
No, but I wasn't sure
all
on
right.
that one, actually.
So I'm going based on – okay, so I try to lead everybody through, and I'm focused on the NFL right now because there's value there. Go with the teams who have a solid second or third stringer, like a journeyman, where Skylar Thompson's going to come in. Pittsburgh's going to win that game. Go with the guys who you know that are playing quarterback and are getting all the reps, and the teams that are resting all their players and that have a deep. And I called it for the first week, but anybody who has a deep depth chart, pick that team. Anybody who has a problem of wondering which guys are going to keep, pick that team, pick them to win, and you're going to make yourself some money. So I'm going with Pittsburgh this week to win their game.
Why are we betting preseason football in the first place?
I just told you why.
Because
I
that's
over-unders, that's it. Over-unders, all you can do.
That's what we
Over-unders.
do.
No, it's
That's it.
Go ahead, Ernie.
I'm surprised a lot of overs this week one, though. Me and value.
Yeah.
And the trend today was the NFC South.
Okay.
I teased Carolina.
Yeah.
being over.
Yeah, you're crazy.
They're plus 400 to win the division.
Yeah.
Tampa, look, they're a solid team, but it's not a given to win the division. Atlanta is still in flux.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a flyer for value. Carolina plus 400 to win the division. Why not?
Okay.
This show's gone to hell.
No, it's not.
It was already there.
I'm looking at value, buddy. For value, plus 400.
There's value.
If Tampa,
but
if your boy gets hurt
Okay.
next year, for example,
All right,
Mayfield,
talking-
with his crazy antics and he plays and whatnot.
good value. Like,
Now it was
you
wide
go
open.
to you go to the food store.
Okay.
And there's a tomato that's
The food
rotten with
store.
flies, and it's rotten.
My
and it's like,
job
this
here,
is only 1 cent.
My job
1
is to
cent.
find you value. I found you some value.
It's 1 cent.
That's it.
That's good value. Let's get this
I'm not
rotten
saying-
tomato for
Let's
1
go to the
cent.
food store
I think
after we
Carolina's gonna
get
be better than
done
Atlanta
here.
this year.
The
I think-
food
Yeah,
store.
Publix.
I already told you Carolina will be better than Atlanta this year. And if Tampa slips up this year, there's division for the taking
Oh, it's
there.
rotten steak. That's good value. Let's have that. Go ahead.
Hey,
You have a strong stomach?
P3, you got any sports bets? Any teams that you follow the Phillies? I'm sure. How about the
Yeah, what do we
Phillies?
got?
How are
Let's
they
find
doing?
Yeah,
out.
I follow a little bit of the Phillies. Yeah, I think. I mean, look, as long as they keep going and, like, they got to keep saving their energy for September if they want to like hang in there in their division. I mean, I know the Mets are still trying to catch up, but but hey, you also got to keep an eye on the Marlins. The Marlins
They are red hot.
you know,
man.
Yeah,
They
that's
are
crazy.
red
after sweeping the
hot.
Yankees. That wasn't a joke.
It's amazing. It is. Any team that sweeps the Yankees, I'm a fan of.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I got a couple of sports
Whoa,
bets
again.
for you. This is an NFL bet. I actually saw an interview with John Gruden, who we spoke about earlier in the show, that I want him to coach again. He actually mentioned look this guy for some value for Rookie of the Year. R.J. Harvey is a Broncos running back that they say is going to get a lot of touches this season. Right now, he's plus 3,000.
Is he the Gator? Old Gator Harvey?
I don't know if he is or not, but he's plus 3,000 to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. You bet 50 on him to win Rookie of the Year right now. You're cashing out for 1,550. So that's a pretty good bet. And then I got a bet today in the early afternoon baseball game.
I saw that.
It's not going to come in.
Pittsburgh?
I'm just telling you.
You're not taking Pittsburgh.
I'm taking Pittsburgh to
I
win.
knew you were going.
I'm taking Pittsburgh to break the Milwaukee Brewers streak.
Wait, I saw the line, right? So I saw that as I'm going through, and I put a lot of work into this. So I'm flipping through the lines today.
There we go.
And I saw the line for Pittsburgh, and they're like plus 2 what? 2 something?
Yeah.
And I was like, please, God, the only way this could even be good is if Skeens is pitching. But he pitched last night. He's not pitching. Again, good value, but light it on fire.
See, Mitch Keller is pitching today. I think that Pittsburgh is going to win today.
Is that better than my Carolina bet?
Oh, you guys with the value.
I'm not.
Value.
Mitch Keller, I'm picking him to get 6 or more strikeouts, and the Pirates over 3.5
Imagine
runs.
the value you could get for Cleveland winning back-to-back Super Bowls right now. That's great value. Why
That's
don't we
different.
bet that?
That's different, man.
Why is
Let's
this
do it.
different?
You're just
Okay,
trying to beat 3 teams.
when this Pirate bet wins, like we're gonna, you're gonna eat something.
I'm putting
on the show
everything I
next
have
week.
on the other side. As soon
Dinner's
as we
on,
get
dinner's
off
on
this
you.
cast.
If it hits, dinner's on you.
Yeah, that bet is plus 800 right now. If you bet $25, you win $225. Pirates are winning today. They're going to break the streak of the Brewers. And now, while we have a chance, we're going to talk about everything going on here at PBKC, including our August high hands. That's going on right
Red
now.
hot right now, man.
Every
Red
15 minutes, $15,000 cash giveaway on the 30th, and those progressive high hand weekends with the $100,000 giveaway. Feast and Football is something we've already talked about many times, and we're going to talk about it every single week because you cannot beat the offer we're giving you, and that's going to start on September 7th in the Poker Room. There's no better place, or not in the Poker Room, in the Paddock Restaurant, of course.
You could, but you can. You can go over there.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
you can do it in the Poker Room, too. I wasn't
go
that
over there
off
and get
on
it.
that.
Go ahead.
So that's going to start on September 7th, going through January 4th. If you bet $25 or more on the Hard Rock Bet app at PBKC that day, you're going to get that buffet for free of charge. Also going on is the card show, and we didn't talk a lot about that, but Noah was already looking at that rookie quarterback.
I need an assistant. My card life right now is such a mess.
You need an assistant.
In my closet, I have these cards, and I want to sell everything but Jalen Hurts. I want to get rid of everything, and I have such a mess, and I literally at some point this week I got to organize it, but this show is going to be great. No matter what you're a fan of, the baseball stuff and specifically the quarterbacks coming out, there's going to be Cam Ward cards and those other things. If you're looking for those guys, now's the week. This is probably the hottest show leading into football. It always goes berserk, but come out here for that. We have this thing sold out so fast, and we're going to have so many vendors here with so much stuff. If you're looking for any of your favorite players, come out now and get them.
Get your McKee cards now while you can.
Well, Ernest, you're laughing, but there's you want to talk. There's real added value. That's not false added value. So something like that. So come on out, come out and see the 60+ vendors or whatever's going to be here. I'll be here. You're going to be here, Mike.
That's mean.
I'll be here too.
No, that's mean though. I
do it.
sold you the way to the capital of Carolina. I sold it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, P3, you would actually love it. You got to come down one of the weekends.
I've heard a lot about it. Yeah, I need to see it someday.
You got to see it. The Panthers cards they had last time.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, but your dad came through and he's looking for some. And then I found him after he left. This guy had all the Panthers autographs, all these different. And I'm like, this is wild what the guy have. But yeah, if you're a fan, even if you're just coming down to look and see what they have, you got to see the stuff at this show.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these times, P3 is going to come down for that show. We're also going to talk about that $10 poker party, which is coming up the last Friday night of the month.
This is great.
That's August 29th. If you're a beginner, you never played before, go up to the cashier window. We have some of the nicest cashiers you're ever going to find at a poker room and tell them, hey, poker party. Show them that you follow us on social media, and you're going to get that first buy-in free.
You see our competitor trying to
I
duplicate what they did?
I was going to send that to you.
Yeah, a little late to the party, folks.
A little more expensive, too.
Yeah.
But But no, we're going to have competition because in the last 2 months we had 103 brand new players come in here. We're expecting even more at the end of this month, and that's August 29th. But now it's almost time to end the show. What are we looking forward to this week? Go ahead, Ernest.
Just more preseason football and seeing if these rookie quarterbacks continue to play, get more reps, and see if there is something to be said about Shedeur and Jackson Dart, and if what we saw last week was not a fluke.
Yeah, I think in week 2 we'll get a little more information and we'll start to see that they're only playing 3 games this year, right?
Yeah, so this is the dress rehearsal pretty much this week.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Like they'll rest them in the last one and then have a couple weeks off and then get to the real thing. But I'm most excited, and I'm most excited for the card show because I'll watch the preseason games Friday and Saturday, and I'll see, and I'm going to make some calculated decisions. The way to play the sports card game, in my opinion, is pick a guy and figure out who you think the guy is going to be. Because typically, in any of these years, there's always one guy who's ahead of everybody else, and his card is overvalued more than everybody else, whether it's a quarterback, or a pitcher, or a home run hitter, or whatever, a basketball player. They pick a guy, and everybody goes in on that. But you got to get ahead of it and pick. Like I did with Jalen Hurts, and I've made bazillions of dollars on Jalen Hurts because I got in early.
If Shedeur has another, let's say he starts or whatever place this weekend, has another great game.
I'm not in. I'm out.
Sell on him. If you have his card,
no, you got to get it now. You got to get it.
Sell him right away.
You got to get it now. So people, you have it. Everybody's down on him. I'm sitting here and I'm hammering on him. If you believe in nobody else is going to believe in you unless you believe in yourself. Go with something and stick to it. Stick to it and just go for it.
Carolina Panthers, the NFC
there
South
it is.
champions.
Stick
there you go.
to it.
P3,
bank on it.
What are we looking forward to this week, P3?
I'm looking forward to more preseason football. I mean it's good to hear football's back. College football's coming up soon, and then also NHL training camp should be starting soon too. And September will be that time of year of preseason. So
I got my favorite time of year, man. For me, it's football, college football. The NBA's coming back. NHL's coming back. Oh my, baseball playoffs.
Can I ask one more
Everything's coming back.
I got a big hockey question. Is that outdoor game in Florida going to work? That game that they're playing in, where are they playing that at?
They're playing at the Marlins ballpark.
Is the lid going to be on or open?
It's I believe the dome will be open. I don't know. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for me to believe.
There's no way. There's no way.
But I always picture it should play at night so that they can open the dome so that the sun won't kill the ice. But hey, this is going to be a good test. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Might not be the best idea, but we'd love to have you on the show. Anytime you want to stop by P3, anytime you're in town,
I'm down for it.
Definitely stop by the show, and we're glad to have you on here today. I'm looking forward to the card show, and we're going to see you here right at PBKC on the second floor poker room, 10 to 3 this Sunday for the Sports Card Memorabilia Show. Have a great week, everybody.
See you guys.
PBKC is your entertainment destination for poker, table games, OTB, Paddock live events, and exceptional eats. The Paddock restaurant is perfect for meetings, corporate functions, parties, fundraising, and more. Call 561-683-2222, extension 199, and book your next event today. Sizzling Summer August High Hands at PBKC. Now every 15 minutes, 9 a.m. to midnight. $15,000 cash giveaway on August 30th. Also this month are August Progressive High Hand Weekends with a $100,000 bonus giveaway. Win extra cash for qualifying hands. Miss it today, win more tomorrow. Visit the poker room for more information.